That your teenage child is not an adult. I repeat, that your teenage child is not an adult. Most parents believe that when a child becomes a teenager, they require less attention. Then their attention is focused on the little ones. But the truth is, the teenager actually needs more of your attention than you could ever imagine. Because at that stage, their need for love and attention multiplies. In as much as they require independence, they still require emotional support. Which is why at that stage, you will notice that most teenagers want to have relationship with the opposite sex. And the truth is, as a parent, if you are not providing them with love and attention at home, they will tilt towards the opposite sex to give them that love and attention they are yearning for. You see where you come in as a parent to close the gap. The more love and attention you shower to your teenage child, the less they look for it elsewhere. Not just elsewhere, from the opposite sex. A child that finds love, attention, compliments, validation from home will less likely seek for it outside. This is where most parents are getting it wrong. And that is why we have most teenagers on social media displaying all sorts. Because most times, if you look closely, they lack love and attention from home. Whatever children display on the outside is a residue of what they have on the inside. I understand that most parents might not have time to always be there to provide the love and attention they would really want to give their children. But please, you have to try to create time if you really love that your teenage child. It will not be wise that you spend your time training them up as children and then lose them when they become teenagers. So the amount of time that you give to them as children, don't reduce it when they become teenagers. Keep giving them that love and attention until they become adults. So don't conclude, oh, they don't need me anymore. After all, she's mature now. She's not yet mature, she's getting mature. When we get that right, when we understand that in as much as they are teenagers, they are still children, our relationship with them will improve. So, parents, guidance, teachers, I plead with you, always see that teenager as a child still growing. I know most times we want to give them responsibilities that will help them show independence, show leadership and all. That's very beautiful. When it comes to emotional support, please, 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 do not withdraw it from them. In fact, the more they grow, the more they require it from you. A child that has strong emotional support from home would rarely need validation from any boy or any girl. Imagine always telling your child, I love you, or most times you tell your child, oh, you're a beautiful girl, you're a handsome boy, and they hear it from outside. Hello? They are not carried away by frivolities. They are not carried away by your sweet talk. Why? Because they get it enough from home. So, I know we have some traditional parents that don't see this as a necessity. Some parents find it difficult to tell their children, I love you. Oh, you're beautiful. You look good today. There's nothing wrong with that. It's very okay to compliment your child. Growing up, most parents will say, if I tell her to get into her head and she'll go there and do all the shakara and all that. But the reverse is the case. The more you tell her, the more she knows. The more you tell him, the more he knows. Instead of getting into her head, yeah, she already knows she's beautiful, so you're not the first person telling her. She knows how to manage those compliments because she's been getting it from home. But when they don't hear it from you or from anyone around them, when they go outside and hear it from someone else, it will get to them so much that they'll believe that that person giving them that compliment or telling them I love yous and all that really loves them. Which most times we all know that is not the case. So start grooming them emotionally from home. Don't allow an outsider to groom your child emotionally for you. So don't be the one chasing your child away. Rather, draw your child close by providing enough emotional support.